friends and family, to the 50th Mount Desert Island High School graduation ceremony. We're here this afternoon to celebrate these young adults before me who have both given and received so much from this wonderful community. It has been my pleasure and privilege to know them and work with them during their time in high school. Before we go any further, I'd like to take a few moments to say thank you to those who have helped the graduates along the way. MDI High School enjoys unparalleled support from our wonderful local community. Our students have the unique opportunity to expand their learning beyond the school walls. This is possible in part because of partnerships with the Jackson Laboratory, MDI Biolab, Acadia National Park, College of the Atlantic, and more. Additionally, many of our graduates get a boost in paying for college expenses due to incredibly generous scholarship donations, totaling nearly $400,000 this year. We could not achieve what we do without the support of our community. I speak now to the families of our students, particularly of those who are graduating today. You have raised amazing young citizens, and that did not happen by accident. Thank you for all the love, patience, and time you have given to them. Thank you also for trusting us to guide them through their high school years. MDI High School is blessed with a tremendous faculty and staff who give endlessly of their passion, energy, and wisdom. No school, whatever other traits it may have, can be successful without top quality educators coming to work every day. We are all indebted to these dedicated professionals. In particular, I'd like to recognize Mary Coral, Wendy Littlefield, Mary Wallace, and Jenny Rogers, as well as the entire maintenance and kitchen staff for their organizational support in preparing for the graduation festivities. They do their jobs well so that everything runs smoothly. Thank you. This year, we were fortunate to be joined by 7 new faculty members. These individuals have each put their own mark on MDI High School and have made it a better place for students. The new faculty this year at MDI High School are Tucker Atwood, Heather Davis, Carrie Joyce, David Lane, Michelle Merica, Basil Steele, and Danielle Stockley. Sadly, 2017 will see us bid farewell to 4 valuable members of our faculty and staff. We wish them well in their future endeavors. Let's say thank you to Pam Bush, Ymor Hunell, Katie Fernald, and Kathleen Slack. Finally, without engaged, curious, motivated, and talented students, what would a school be? The students that attend MDI High School are unquestionably its greatest asset. The class of 2018 embodies the qualities of hard work, dedication, compassion, and perseverance. The class of 2018 are also an extremely talented group in the classroom, on the athletic field, and as visual and performing artists. As has become tradition, we recognize outstanding academic achievement through a Latin honor system. As evidenced by the number of graduates wearing bronze, silver, and gold cords today, you can see how many of them achieved cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude status. Congratulations to the class of 2018 for a job well done. Now I would like to introduce the senior class officer who will welcome our speaker today. Drake Janes is the son of Kara and Matthew Janes of Mount Desert. During his time in high school, Drake has been an involved leader, a successful student, and a standout athlete. Drake will matriculate at Maine Maritime Academy this fall. Drake, the floor is yours.
Welcome. A member of the high school graduating class of 2013, Max Mason attended the University of Massachusetts Amherst before pursuing a career in professional baseball. Working in player development for the Baltimore Orioles, he traveled the country working closely with the organization's minor league players and coaching staffs. He has returned home to pursue a career in elementary education and is currently in ed tech and coach at Mount Desert Elementary School. Now if you all join me in welcoming Max Mason to the podium.
Good afternoon. Wow. Good afternoon. Thank you so much to the senior class for inviting me to be here and speak this afternoon. It really is an honor to have the opportunity to be with you all on such a meaningful day. I need to keep a promise I made 13 years ago. A quick shout out to Susan Tripp, who is here today. Hi, Susan. An important, thank you, Susan. A really important former teacher of mine who told our class back in 4th grade that if we ever had the opportunity to do something like this, just to do it and to take that challenge. So thank you, Susan, for challenging myself and so many members of the graduating class and the community here today. Again, thank you so much. All right, let's get into it. A graduation speech is a balancing act because I am sure you have already heard so many pieces of incredible advice from each other, from your families, and from your teachers, as well as the community at large. And I'm not here today to repeat that. In fact, I was feeling a little dejected back in 2013 in your position because all I was hearing was the same information over and over again, and none of it stuck. So we're gonna change it up a little bit today. Instead, you'll be hearing from a different perspective. Kids, actually my students, for real, the 2nd grade class at Mount Desert Elementary School. In late May, I sat down with the class in hopes of being able to workshop a unified message for you all graduating here today. Of course, my students are 8, so what I got was a lot of blank stares and confused faces as to why I was holding them back from playing make-believe on our playground. But soon, those blank faces soon softened, and it was as if they're waiting for this moment their entire life. Granted, they're 8, so it's been a pretty short one, but still, they were fully invested in the task at hand. Ultimately, we had a really powerful dialogue, and each student wrote something down that they wanted to share with you today on your journey from high school and beyond. So how this is going to work, I've selected just a few of those thoughts. I'm going to workshop them with you here today. I'll just state like the big philosophy per se, and then we're going to work through it together on what it actually may mean and where they're coming from. So theme or philosophy number 1, this student wrote, believe in someone. 3 words, believe in someone. And that's so powerful. It is so much easier to navigate life when you approach it from the mindset that we all have redeeming qualities and we all have good within us. I challenge you to find that within yourself and within others who you value. Everyone has something to offer, whether it's just words to speak or even a smile to share passing on the sidewalk or on your way to work or even to class, as it's been for the past 4 years. I challenge you to lean on those people who you share the good with and continue to make them a part of your life. One of the most important moments of my time in Baltimore was when I was an intern between my junior and senior year of college. I was assigned to the Delmarva Shorebirds. That's the Orioles single A affiliate, so it's players who were just selected either out of high school or it's their first year in America coming from the Dominican, for example. These kids are usually between 17 and 20 years old. It's a very youthful team that we have at single A. My job at Delmarva was to provide video and data analysis for our coaches and players. And one pitcher in particular had caught the eyes of Baltimore. In scouting verbiage, he had what you would call a live arm. His fastball worked 94 to 96, and he paired it with an electric slider in the frame and the build to back it up. He's what you would have called projectable. Baseball came easy for him. And that's why I was caught off guard when he stopped by my office in tears one afternoon. He missed his mother, and he missed Columbia. He was 17 years old. It was his first time ever in America. He didn't know how to order takeout, let alone have a bank account or drive a car. And he felt lost and empty. And so it was at that moment where I turned off the footage that we were going to work through that day, because any pitching adjustments that needed to be made could wait. It was most important at that moment to believe in another human. And I challenge you to do the same in your life. Find that person, bring them into your life, and just believe in them. That's all it really takes. So theme number 2, philosophy number 2 in this second grade class: if you stay bright, you will stay happy. This is a powerful statement for a few different reasons. Most literally, if you are bright and cheerful, others tend to reciprocate, creating a pattern of uplifting and feel-good moments. Cool. But I also take this idea as a challenge. Challenge the mind. Be a lifelong learner. The classroom is your boat. The classroom is a new country. For myself, I've been working on living on my own and establishing a go-to pizza dough recipe. Yeast is finicky. So for me, it's true. It really is true. Who knew the atmosphere was so involved in baking? So for me, the kitchen is my classroom. It's a messy classroom and quite frustrating at times, but it's still my classroom. And I challenge you to find yours as you leave these walls today. Find your classroom. This one's pretty short, just 2 words: smile every day. That's all they wrote. Create those reasons to smile. Okay. One student just drew a rocket ship and wrote "Happy going to 3rd grade." Like, so close. But I wanted to share that with you today because it's still pretty important. Almost there. This next one made me think. This student didn't know what to say, but wanted to write something. And hang with me here. It's just 2 words. The student wrote, "I'm sorry." I love the student's response. Today is a lot to process. This community you've grown up in is an incredibly special place. At some point, it does not have to be now, tonight, or even tomorrow, but at some point, just check in with yourself. It's okay to have conflicted emotions about today. It's okay to feel stressed, to have anxiety, to not sure what the next step may look like. It's okay to say, "I don't know," when your parents ask what your plans are for tomorrow. Just check in with yourself at some point, please. This idea of acknowledging mixed emotions goes hand in hand with the next student's piece of advice, who phrased their insight as a question. Can you work at the Bar Harbor town office? This is true. And in short, yes, like, that'd be a great thing to do. I encourage you all to apply at some point in your life. But I want to take this question as a moment to acknowledge your roots. No matter whether you're about to replant or transplant, know that you'll always be a valued member of a really special community. And now it's time to think about your community. How are you going to build it? What do you want it to look like? What elements of this community are you so excited to bring with you? And what parts can you not wait to just leave behind and move on from? Figure that out. Take a moment to think about that. For my 2nd grade friends, it's slime, tire swings, and being first in line. That's pretty much all they care about at this age. And for you, it may be different. It may not be, but it may, and that's okay. I hope it's different, but again, it may not be. So you've been fostered in an environment where you now have both the skill sets and mindsets to do so much good here in this community and out there in the world. It's time for you to build upon your foundation, your community. How are you going to do it? Think about it. I don't really have the answers. I'm not here just to spew answers at you. But what I will say is that maybe there's real value in turning to your inner 2nd grader. Maybe there's real value in believing in someone. Maybe that just starts with yourself. Congratulations to the senior class of 2018. You've earned this absolutely from day one. Go get it. Thanks so much. Yeah.
Thank you, Max. I now have the pleasure of introducing our first speaker. Emerson Jeffrey is the son of Margaret and Peter Jeffrey and lives in Bar Harbor. Emerson is the consummate, well-rounded student. As a result of his love and aptitude with reading, writing, and speaking the English language, He was chosen as a 2018 MDI High School top scholar while excelling in all of his academic endeavors. Emerson is also a two-time state champion in his roles in the one-act productions and is an overall beacon of thoughtfulness and positivity. Emerson will continue to explore his creativity and wisdom at the University of Vermont this fall. Ladies and gentlemen, Emerson Jeffrey.
Good afternoon, everybody. And don't worry, I promise I'll make this quick. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Emerson Jeffrey. And when I was asked to speak to you today, I was immediately excited. As anyone who has spent any time with me at all knows, one of my favorite things to do is to talk to as many people as will listen to me, ideally about a subject that I have no real knowledge in. In other words, I am currently in the ideal situation. A captive audience, an obligation to speak, and a subject that I'm not really qualified to talk about. But as the time crept by and progress on the speech did not, I had to step back for a moment and consider what was holding me back from writing this speech. I realized that for once in my life, I couldn't make things up. This was a real speech for loving and supporting family members, mentors, friends, Taki Ishimura. Yet I had practically no experience, no inspirational stories, or decades of adulthood that I could draw on to give witty anecdotes and whatnot. Now that was where I was wrong. You don't need more experience than someone to give them advice. You just need different experience. So, first, I'd like to speak to the community members, families, and teachers of the graduating class of 2018. First of all, thank you. This has already been said and will be said many more times, but I doubt it will be said enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You have done more than we will ever know for us, more than you will ever know, and far more than we will ever care to admit. You all have provided the foundations upon which we will grow. Now, we are in some pretty scary times right now. Whether it's political polarization, rising tensions between countries, or the feeling of deflating economic opportunities, it seems that somehow all of the issues are driven by the great barreling beast of technology. Now here, I'd like to give my first piece of advice. All of you who have nurtured us from childhood, please, please trust our use of technology and social media. It may appear arcane and destructive, but our lives are so integrated with it that we usually know when we're seeing false or biased information. It's as if the internet is written in pencil. It's easily erasable, difficult to trust, and carefully refined to a false perfection. In contrast, our lives and all of your influence is more like the beautiful, improvisational, hand-inked calligraphy. Though the pencil can be refined, its form and purpose changed, the ink will always outlast it. Trust us, and trust the lessons that you have imparted upon us. Now, I'd like to address the graduates. Again, as I feel that I am not qualified to guide you with lessons and anecdotes, I have employed the help of some experts, utilizing the internet. Now, without further ado, I present to you 6 pieces of advice from people far more knowledgeable than I am. 1, imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. That was Albert Einstein. 2, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. That was Martin Luther King Jr. 3, if you have a garden and a library, you have everything you need. That was Cicero, the Roman politician. 4, whatever you are, be a good one. That's Abraham Lincoln. 5, remember to look up at the stars and not down at your feet. That was Stephen Hawking. And 6, everyone should do theater at least once in their life. The roles don't change you. They teach you who you are and who you can become. You meet some pretty cool people, too. I lied, that last one was actually me. But it is true. You should do theater in your life. I don't think there's anything quite like it. So, thank you all for what you've done for me over the years. I absolutely believe that you have formed me into who I am today. And looking around, I see so many people who have changed alongside me. The community that we have developed these last 2 decades will quickly melt into the past. Such is progress. Such is life. Its spirit, though, will always stay with us, and we will live on in each other as beautiful, as strong, and as loving as in these final few years. So now we must go forward. I know that I'm terrified. Really, I hope that you are too. I think it's the scariest things that you learn the most from. At least that's what I tell myself in times like this. I know, though, that we will carry a fragment of this community to guide and to comfort us for the rest of our days. And for that, I am eternally grateful. And so, I will leave you with the actual 6th installment of the 6 pieces of advice. This one is from Ralph Waldo Emerson. Go forth into the busy world and love it. Interest yourself in its life, mingle kindly with its joys and sorrows. Thank you again, and live long and prosper.
Thank you, Emerson. Our final speaker this afternoon is Owen Mile. Owen is the son of Christine and Ken Mile of Tremont. While successfully navigating a rigorous class load over his high school career, Owen is best known for his big heart and ability to brighten the day of everyone around him. Owen always knows just the right thing to say or do for someone in need. While it's possible that he is more widely recognized for his athletic prowess as a key contributor to 2 state championship teams, perhaps his greatest impact has been as a beloved coach with Unified Basketball. I am proud to say that Owen will attend my alma mater, the University of Maine, where I'm sure he'll continue to have a profound impact on those lucky enough to cross his path. Please help me welcome Owen Mile.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, friends, family, and fellow classmates. I would first like to begin by saying it is truly an honor to be chosen by this incredible faculty to speak here today. As my teachers can attest to this, I am the ultimate procrastinator. As I was writing this speech on the bus driving home from the New England Track and Field Championships yesterday night, I realized that I've written a good speech, despite what anyone thinks, because I was literally cracking up laughing while I was writing this. And before I get in too deep, I was asked by a select few people for a quick shout out. I'm a man of my word. Mark Shields. You know him as an outstanding football coach, but he is an even better online solitaire player. Mr. Dow, if you're here, thank you for your tireless work. You're by far the best looking athletic director ever. Finally, Matt Humphrey, you easily have the best hair out of all of the faculty. Coming in a close second, you wonderful 3 over there. To the parents, and I believe I speak on behalf of all the graduating seniors, thank you for creating us, otherwise we wouldn't be here. On a more serious note, we couldn't be more grateful for the countless car rides, to practices, games, meets, concerts, and plays, and dropping us off and picking us up from Saturday detention. Your endless support and love did not go unnoticed, regardless of whether or not we tell or show you. Also, let's not forget the answer you've all been waiting to hear since the dawn of time. Yes, you're right. To the teachers, thank you for imparting your wisdom on us. We needed it. We will never forget how much effort you put into teaching us things we've already forgotten. Over the past, I'm sorry. Over the past 4 years, we've had the privilege of developing relationships with and learning from the best teachers around. You've all made a lasting impact on our lives. Thank you very much. Finally, to all the people you came here for, my friends, we did it. I knew I was going to be graduating before I even got to high school, because nothing is more difficult than living with my twin sister. After spending 18 years living with her, I can say with great confidence, college, cakewalk. I love you, Lana. This class is filled with truly incredible people, future teachers, doctors, physical therapists, merchant marines, and more. To say that I'm proud of you, each and every one of you, would be quite an understatement. You all in some way, shape, or form have made a positive impact on my life and the lives of all the people in this gymnasium here today. I have something for you to think about. If one of you affects at least 4 people in your lifetime, and those 4 people affect 4 more, and then we multiply this by 120, imagine the change that we can put in on this world, the change that we need and want. This class is teeming with activism and leadership that without a doubt has the ability to make this change happen, no matter how many Tide Pods we've all ate. I'm trying to keep it together. The accomplishments of this class are incredible. We've got state championships in the past 4 years in basketball, indoor track, outdoor track, swimming, and the back-to-back drama championships and many various other academic and intellectual and classroom accomplishments. Time has really flown by these past 4 years. Just think about all the good memories that we've shared, the friends we've made, the successes and failures we've experienced, and the fads that we've lived through. Fidget spinners, bottle flipping, sorry teachers, and the dabbing. I am happy to say that it has been the best 4 years of my life and glad that you all are a part of it. If you should take one thing with you from this more or less directionless speech, besides the fact that I'm absolutely hilarious, enjoy life, enjoy every damn second of it, because it is precious and it is shorter than our dear friend Griffin Maristani. I love you all, thank you, and thank you MDI. Oh, yeah.
Well, I can only think of one way to follow that up. Let's hand out the diplomas. the script. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Ingrid Kashmar, chair of the MDI High School Board, will read the names of the graduates as we present them with their hard-earned diplomas.
Gloria Ann Kelly. Mackenzie Rose Coles. Marla Walls. Isis Heyman. Katie Clark. Ethan Savage Leonard. Madison Woodworth. Anna Elizabeth Merchant. Athena J. Lorendo. Mackenzie Hannah. Landon Leonard Estrada Estachio. Takanawa Ishimura. Iris Rosa Arapach. Mackenzie Ann Miller. Corinne Allison Simmons. Grace Colleen Ritter. Haley Kathleen Saunders. Corey Michael Richards. Alana Paige Mild. Jacqueline Goebel. Sarah Victoria Todd. Alicia Claire Norberg. Jose Alfredo Chumbe. Georgia Ann Hansberry. Matthew Cox. Jacob Kirk Ritter. Marshall Troy Sargent. Madison Cole. Joshua Benjamin Lemoyne Turner. Ethan Brand. Ava Drennan. Raisha Monique Lipsky. Madison Elizabeth Thornton. Emily Mary J. Banks. Sage Marie Goodwin. Sarah Emma St. Clair. Emily Grace Homer. Brianne Marie Sumner. Colby Dean Butler. Samantha Lynn Sandler. Matthew Driscoll. Eliza Lily Schleif. Griffin Flynn Maristani. Eleanor Bell Bridgers. William Lee Curley III. Dmitry Lakovich. Bailey Christine Cust. Zachary Johnson. Staples. Cameron Durkee. Nathaniel Messmore. Kasha Shalise Barnes. Marissa Faye Springer. James Finnegan McConaughey. Adriana Marie Novella. Casey Willard. Aiden McQuaid. Peter Rockwell Jones. Michael Borge. Nick Taylor. Jaden Quinn. Chance Clausen. Ryan Launder. Ashley Khadidra Anderson. Emma Rose Rogers. Samantha Grace Jacobs. India Amy James. Abram Malloy. William Parker Renault. Bonnie Mae Snyder. Warren Anthony Young II. Cameron Swan. Elizabeth Anastasia Dalton. Andrew Boybert. Mayev Daniel Rogers. Lucas Marchetti. Christian Alexander Werfritz. Gabriel Childs Michael. Andrew Kennedy. St. Croix Leo Albee. Dane Van Zura. Nicholas Resnick. Ella Gray Pappas. Emerson Odom Jeffrey. Nicholas David Stanley. Desmond Lawrence Reich-Snyder. Parker Madeira. Stanley Charles Grierson. Alden Elliott Fournier. Max Crago. Herbert Watson Shaw IV. Dorothy Ann Lemoyne. Carter Whitman. Colby James Lee. Jacob Joshua Mitchell. Anthony Jean Lawson. James Ovena. Nolan Robert Murphy. Brandon Wingard Dagenet. Simon Henry Davis. Micah Martin Hallett. Owen Francis Miles. Drake Alexander James. Hayden Frederick Goodwin. Matthew David Perconti. Jacob Legutko. Christopher Jeffrey Allen. Robert Aiden Denegre. Andrew George Thomas Phelps. Megan Adler Moore. Family members, friends, and community members, it is my distinct honor to present to you the Mount Desert Island High School class of 2018.